The supreme leader of the party, State and Army of Korea, Kim Jong-un, chairman of the Workers' Party of Korea and chairman of the State Affairs Commission of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, paid an unofficial visit to China between March 25th and 28th, Juche 107 of 2018, at the invitation of Xi Jinping, General Secretary of the Central Committee of the Communist Party of China, President of the People's Republic of China, and Chairman of the Central Military Commission. He was accompanied by his wife, Ri Sol-ju. When the special train carrying the Supreme Leader Kim Jong-un arrived in Dandong, a border city of the People's Republic of China, he was greeted at the railway station by Sung Tao, head of the International Liaison Department of the Central Committee of the Communist Party of China, Chen Qiuhua, Secretary of the Liaoning Provincial Committee of the Communist Party of China, Lu Dongfu, General Manager of the China Railway Corporation, Li Jinjun, Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary of the People's Republic of China to the DPRK, Liu Huanxin, member of the Standing Committee and Secretary General of the Liaoning Provincial Committee of the Communist Party of China, and Ge Haiying, Secretary of the Dandong City Committee of the Communist Party of China. Kim Jong-un expressed thanks to Sung Tao and his party for greeting him at the border city far away from the capital city Beijing, despite a long way. Sung Tao warmly welcomed the visit of Kim Jong-un and his wife Ri Sol-ju to China, saying he came from Beijing upon authorization of Xi Jinping. Kim Jong-un arrived in Beijing, the capital of the People's Republic of China, on March 26th. He was greeted by Wang Huning, member of the Standing Committee of the Political Bureau of the Central Committee of the Communist Party of China and member of the Secretariat of the Party Central Committee, Ding Suoxiang, member of the Political Bureau, member of the Secretariat, and director of the General Office of the Central Committee of the Communist Party of China, Sung Tao, head of the International Liaison Department of the Central Committee of the Communist Party of China, Lu Dongfu, General Manager of the China Railway Corporation, and Li Jinjun, Chinese Ambassador to the DPRK. When the Supreme Leader Kim Jong-un, together with his wife Ri Sol-ju, descended from the train amid the playing of welcome music, Chinese women presented them with fragrant bouquets. Kim Jong-un exchanged warm greetings with the leading party and government officials of China who greeted him. The motorcade carrying him and his wife headed for the Diaoyutai State Guest House, escorted by 21 motorcycles.
조중 두 나라 인민의 사회주의 위협이 새로운 발전 단계에 들어선 중요한 시기에 중화인민공화국을 방문하시는 경야는 최고령도자 동지에 대한 경모의 정이 거리에 뜨겁게 굽이쳤습니다.
When Kim Jong-un arrived at the lodgings, women employees presented him with bouquets and enthusiastically welcomed him.
종로원들이 신선적인 린방에 존귀하신 분을 맞이한 크나큰 기쁨을 안고 열광적으로 환영했습니다.
A grand ceremony took place at the Great Hall of the People on March the 26th to welcome Kim Jong-un, Chairman of the Workers' Party of Korea and Chairman of the State Affairs Commission of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, and his wife Ri Sol-ju, who are paying an unofficial visit to the People's Republic of China. When the respected Supreme Leader Kim Jong-un, together with his wife, arrived at the Great Hall of the People, Xi Jinping, General Secretary of the Central Committee of the Communist Party of China, President of the People's Republic of China, and Chairman of the Central Military Commission, and his wife, Peng Liyuan, warmly greeted them. Kim Jong-un and Xi Jinping shook hands with each other. Xi Jinping warmly welcomed Kim Jong-un's maiden foreign visit to China. Kim Jong-un expressed deep thanks to Xi Jinping for his warm care and hospitality for his visit. Kim Jong-un and Ri Sol-ju had a photo session with Xi Jinping and Peng Liyuan. Kim Jong-un exchanged greetings with the Chinese party and government officials, shaking hands with them one by one at Boidating.
일일이 악수를 하시며 인사를 나누셨습니다. 습근평 동지가 우리 당과 정부의 지도 간부들과 악수를 하며 인사를 나누었습니다. 경의하는 최고領導자 김정은 동지께서와 습근평 동지가 단상에 오르시자 애국가와 중화인민공화국
When Kim Jong-un and Xi Jinping stood on the platform, the national anthems of the two countries were played.
경의하는 최고領導자 동지께 중국인민해방군
Kim Jong-un received the salute from the Chief of the Guard of Honor of the three services of the Chinese People's Liberation Army. He reviewed the Guard of Honor of the three services of the army conducted by Xi Jinping.
경의하는 최고領導자 동지께서는 습근평 동지의 안내를 받으시며 중국인민해방군 육군, 해군, 공군, 명예비병계를 사열하셨습니다. 경의하는 최고領導자 동지께서는 습근평 동지가 이번 방문에 세심한 관심을 돌려주고 뜨겁게 환대해주고 있는 데 대하여 깊은 사의를 표하시었습니다. 습근평 동지는 경의하는 최고領導자 동지께서 첫 외국 방문으로 중화인민공화국을 찾아주신 데 대하여 열렬히 환영했습니다. 경의하는 최고領導자 김정은 동지께서 중국공산당 중앙위원회 총서기 습근평 동지와 회담하셨습니다.
There were talks between Kim Jong-un, Chairman of the Workers' Party of Korea and Chairman of the State Affairs Commission of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, and Xi Jinping, General Secretary of the Central Committee of the Communist Party of China, President of the People's Republic of China, and Chairman of the Central Military Commission at the Great Hall of the People on March 26th. The supreme leaders of the two parties and two countries of Korea and China exchanged views on important matters, including the development of the DPRK China-friendly relations and the issue of handling the situation of the Korean Peninsula. Kim Jong-un said he was pleased to have the first significant meeting with Xi Jinping. He also said it is the firm determination of the Workers' Party of Korea and the government of the DPRK to carry forward the precious tradition of the DPRK-China friendship provided and strengthened by the leaders of elder generations of the two countries and put it on a new high stage as required by the developing era. He talked about need to meet often Chinese comrades including Xi Jinping to further deepen friendship and strengthen the strategic communication and strategic and tactical cooperation so as to consolidate the unity and cooperation between the two countries. He voiced his expectation that the Chinese people would achieve shining successes in the cause of building modern and powerful socialist country in the new era and in the struggle to realize China's dream of the great prosperity of the Chinese nation under the correct leadership of the Communist Party of China with Xi Jinping at the core. Xi Jinping warmly welcomed Kim Jong-un for visiting China as his maiden foreign trip. He stressed that it is the strategic option and unshakable will of the Chinese party and government to attach importance to and steadily carry forward and develop the Sino-DPRK friendship which the leaders of elder generations personally provided and nurtured with sincerity in the course of contributing to the victorious advance of the socialist cause out of common ideal, faith and deep revolutionary friendship. The recent positive change observed in the situation of the Korean Peninsula is the fruition of a strategic decision made by Kim Jong-un and efforts exerted by the party and government of the DPRK, he said. He expressed the conviction that under the leadership of Kim Jong-un, the Workers' Party of Korea would register fresh successes in steadily advancing along the socialist path, developing the economy and improving the standard of people's living by guiding the Korean people. Kim Jong-un invited on behalf of the party and government of the DPRK, Xi Jinping to make an official visit to the DPRK at a convenient time, and the invitation was accepted with pleasure. Present at the talks from the DPRK side were Lee Soo-young and Kim Yong-chul, members of the Political Bureau and Vice Chairman of the Central Committee of the Workers' Party of Korea, and Foreign Minister Lee Yong-ho, member of the Political Bureau of the Central Committee of the Workers' Party of Korea. Present from the Chinese side were Wang Huning, member of the Standing Committee of the Political Bureau of the Central Committee of the Communist Party of China, and member of the Secretariat of the Party Central Committee, Ding Suoxiang, member of the Political Bureau, member of the Secretariat, and Director of the General Office of the Central Committee of the Communist Party of China, Huang Kun-ming, member of the Political Bureau, member of the Secretariat, and head of the Publicity Department of the Central Committee of the Communist Party of China, Yang Jie-chul, member of the Political Bureau of the Central Committee of the Communist Party of China, Wang Yi, State Councilor and Minister of Foreign Affairs, and Sung Tao, head of the International Liaison Department of the Central Committee of the Communist Party of China.
경제를 발전시키고 인민 생활을 개선하기 위한 사업에서 새로운 성과를 이룩하리라는 확신을 표명했습니다. 김정은 동지께서는 우리 당과 정부의 이름으로 습근평 동지가 편리한 시기에 조선민주주의 인민공화국을 공식 방문하실 것을 초청하시었으며 소청은 쾌히 수락되었습니다. 회담은 허심탄회하고 건설적이며 진지한 분위기 속에서 진행되었습니다. 경의하는 최고 영도자 동지께 습근평 동지와 백려원 여사가 성의껏 마련한 선물들을 드렸습니다. 습근평 동지와 백려원 여사는 경의하는 최고 영도자 동지와 리솔준 여사께 자기들이 특별히 마련한 여러 가지 선물들에 대하여 구체적으로 설명해 드렸습니다. 두 당 두 나라 최고領導자들 사이에 오가는 친형제와 같이 뜨겁고 열렬한 정이 흘러넘치었습니다. 경의하는 최고領導자 동지께서는 습군평 동지와 백려원 여사가 자신의 이번 중국 방문을 고도로 중시하면서 세심한 관심을 돌려 많은 선물들을 품들여 준비한 데 대하여 사의를 표하시었습니다.
Xi Jinping, General Secretary of the Central Committee of the Communist Party of China, President of the People's Republic of China, and Chairman of the Central Military Commission, hosted a grand banquet in welcome of the China visit by Kim Jong-un, Chairman of the Workers' Party of Korea and Chairman of the State Affairs Commission of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea at the Great Hall of the People on March 26th.
베이징시당위원회 서기인 최기 동지가 열렬한 축하의 인사를 드렸습니다. 경의하는 최고領導자 김정은 동지의 중국 방문을 열렬히 환영하여 습군평 동지가 인민대회당에서 성대한 위원회를 마련했습니다.
Kim Jong-un and his wife Ri Sol-ju entered the banquet hall guided by Xi Jinping and his wife Peng Liyuan. All the participants in the banquet warmly welcomed the supreme leaders of the two parties and two countries.
전체 연회 참가자들은 조중친선의 고귀한 전통을 빛나게 계승하고 시대적 요구에 맞게 새로운 높이로 강화 발전시켜 나가고 계시는 두 당 두 나라 최고領導자들을 열렬히 환영했습니다.
Prior to the banquet, they watched a video on the activities of the leaders of the two parties and two countries who provided and nurtured the roots of the DPRK-China friendship. The viewers were impressed by scenes showing the lifetime of the leaders of the elder generation, including President Kim Il-sung, leader Kim Jong-il, and comrades Mao Zedong, Zhou Enlai, Deng Xiaoping, Jiang Zemin, Hu Jintao, and Xi Jung-sun.
조중친선의 길에 아로 새겨진 로세대領導자들의 고귀한 생애를 전하는 역사적 화폭들이 펼쳐졌습니다. 세기를 이어오며 변함없이 두터운 동지적 우위를 맺으시고 저중 두 나라 인민의 친선과 단결, 공동의 번영을 위한 길에 불멸의 공헌을 하신 선대 수령들의 흉용 생애와 업적을 돌이켜보면서 참가자들은 깊은 감명을 금치 못했습니다. 연회에서는 습군평 동지가 축하 연설을 했습니다. 습군평 동지는
General Secretary Xi Jinping made a speech at the grand banquet arranged in welcome of the China visit by respected Supreme Leader Kim Jong-un. He said that the visit by Chairman Kim Jong-un is the one of great significance at a special time, and it suffices to prove that Chairman Kim Jong-un and the Central Committee of the Workers' Party of Korea attach utmost importance to the relations between the two parties and two countries of China and the DPRK. It is also of weighty significance in deepening the communication between the two sides, strengthening cooperation, and promoting partnership, he added. He said the visit would make an important contribution to putting the relations between the two parties and two countries on a new stage and promoting the regional peace, stability, and development at a new historical time. The traditional Sino-DPRK friendship was personally provided and cultivated with much effort by the leaders of elder generations of the two parties and two countries, he said. He noted that President Kim Il-sung visited China over 40 times in his lifetime, forging deep friendly feelings with the Chinese leaders of elder generation, including Chairman Mao Zedong and Premier Zhou Enlai. The traditional Sino-DPRK friendship is the unique one in the world that has been sealed in blood, and it provides the two parties and two peoples with happiness, just as a luxuriant tree with deep roots and a never-drying spring, he pointed out. When General Secretary Kim Jong-il visited China in May 2010, he said that the DPRK-China friendship is a heritage provided and bequeathed down to us by the revolutionaries of elder generation, and that it is a historic and strategic option and unshakable stand to value it generation after generation, Xi Jinping said. He said he had talks with Kim Jong-un in a friendly atmosphere. We reached a consensus that it is in the common interests of both sides and the strategic option common to both sides to carry forward and glorify the traditional Sino-DPRK friendship, he said, adding, "We are convinced that no matter how the international and regional situations may change, both sides would take firm control of the general trend of the world development and the overall phase of the development of Sino-DPRK relations, strengthen high-level visits, deepen strategic communication, and expand exchanges and cooperation, thereby providing the two countries and peoples with happiness." At present, the Chinese party, government, and people are striving and struggling to realize the second 100-year goal and the dream of China, that is, great prosperity of the Chinese nation under the strategic assignment set forth by the 19th Congress of the Communist Party of China. Xi Jinping said that the diligent and resourceful Korean people are making redoubled efforts to build a socialist economic power under the leadership of the Workers' Party of Korea headed by Chairman Kim Jong-un. He voiced firm support to the Korean communists in their active efforts for defending the political stability and promoting the economic development, and hoped that they would steadily make new greater successes in the cause of socialist construction in Korea, adding he's convinced of it.
경의하는 최고령 도자동지께서는 전례 없이 격변하고 있는 조선반도의 새로운 정세 속에서
Respected Supreme Leader Kim Jong-un made a speech at the grand banquet hosted by Xi Jinping at the Great Hall of the People. Kim Jong-un said that he made a visit to the People's Republic of China like lightning, with the sole desire to invariably maintain the long-standing historical tradition of great DPRK-China friendship, to live up to the revolutionary obligation, and to creditably carry forward and develop the relations between the DPRK and the People's Republic of China generation after generation under the new situation prevailing on the Korean Peninsula. He expressed his heartfelt gratitude to General Secretary Xi Jinping and his wife Peng Liyuan for devoting their time and according warm and cordial hospitality, just as they would do for their own brothers and sisters, though being busy with the party and state affairs. He said that he was deeply moved by the sincerity and deep consideration shown by Xi Jinping and leading officials of the Chinese party and state, so that the successful visit would be made in a short period after gladly accepting the proposal for the visit, and noted that he was very thankful for it. He warmly congratulated Xi Jinping on his election as President of the People's Republic of China and Chairman of the Central Military Commission of the People's Republic of China after the successful conclusion of two conferences following the Grand 19th Congress of the Communist Party of China. It is quite natural that the capital of China was chosen for his maiden foreign trip, he noted, adding it is also a noble obligation of him who has to value the DPRK-China friendship as his own life and carry it forward generation after generation. The peoples of Korea and China, who have closely supported and cooperated by dedicating their blood and life to the protracted joint struggle, have clearly realized in their life experience that their destinies are inseparable and how valuable the peaceful environment and stability in the region are for the two countries, fraternal neighbors who are linked by the same river, and how costly it is to win and defend them, he added. He said that he, together with Xi Jinping, had an in-depth exchange of views on important matters, including the development of the DPRK-China friendly relations and the urgent issue of handling the situation of the Korean Peninsula, and affirmed the shared will to consolidate the socialist systems in the two countries and provide the two peoples with happiness and future. He noted that it is the unshakable stand of the Workers' Party of Korea and the DPRK government to develop on a new stage the DPRK-China friendly relationship, which was forged in the sacred common struggle for the socialist cause, and which has maintained its nature despite all tempests of history, true to the noble intention of the preceding leaders. The Workers' Party of Korea and the people of the DPRK are rejoiced as over their own over the fact that the Chinese people have registered signal achievements in the cause of building a modern and powerful socialist country in the new era, and international prestige of China is rising as the days go by under the guidance of the Communist Party of China with General Secretary Xi Jinping at the core, he pointed out. Kim Jong-un sincerely hoped that the Chinese people would brilliantly carry out the tasks set forth by the 19th Congress of the Communist Party of China and achieve great prosperity of China under the guidance of General Secretary Xi Jinping.
존경하는 석근평 총석이 동지와 백요원 요사의 건강과 행복을 축원하여 이 자리에 참가한 모든 동지들의 건강을 위하여 잔을 들 것을 제의하셨습니다. 연회는 시정 동지적이며 형제적인 화기애애한 분위기 속에서 진행되었습니다.
At the banquet, there was an art performance specially prepared by Chinese artists to welcome Kim Jong-un's China visit.
역사적인 중국 방문을 환영하여 중국 예술인들이 특별히 준비한 예술 공연이 있었습니다. 출연자들은 영생불멸의 혁명성가 김일성 장군의 노래와 내 나라의 푸른 하늘, 꽃 파는 처녀 등 우리나라 노래들과 동방홍, 나의 조국을 비롯한 중국 노래들을 아름다운 선율에 담아 무대에 올렸습니다. 또한 발레무 연극 백조의 허수, 바이올린과 피아노 연주 량산백과 추경대 등의 다채로운 종목들도 올라 환영 무대를 이채롭게 장식했습니다. 경의하는 최고領導者 동지께서와 리설준 여사께서는
Kim Jong-un and his wife Ri Sol-ju conveyed the floral basket to the performers, who showed hospitality through the excellent performance and mounted the stage together with Xi Jinping and his wife Peng Li-yuan to have a souvenir picture taken with them.
경의하는 최고領導者 동지께서와 리설준 여사께서는 석근평동지 백요원 교사와 함께 무대에 오르시어 수련자들과 기념사진을 찍으셨습니다. 혁명 선배들이 물려준 고귀한 유산인 조중친선을 더욱 강화 발전시키고 새 시대 단결과 우위의 아름다운 장을 끝없이 펼쳐나갈 두 나라 인민의 공통된 지향을 절감하게 한 연회는 참가자들에게 깊은 교훈을 안겨주었습니다. 경의하는 최고 용도자 동지께서는 연회에 참가한 중국의 당과 국가의 지도간부들과 따뜻한 인사를 나누셨습니다. 조중 두 당 두 나라 최고 용도자 동지들께서는 이날에 진행된 첫 상봉과 회담을 통하여 허상 관심사로 되는 문제들에서 견해 일치를 이룩한 데 대하여 만족을 표시하셨습니다. 경의하는 최고 용도자 동지께서와 리설존 여사께서는 습군평 동지와 백려원 여사의 따뜻한 발혜움을 받으시며 숙소로 향하시었습니다. 이 27일 경의하는 최고 용도자 김정은 동지를 숙소로부터 중국 공산당 중앙위원회 정치국 상무위원회 위원이며 당중앙위원회 서기처 서기인 왕혼영 동지와 중국 공산당 중앙위원회 정치국 위원이며 서기처 서기이며 당중앙위원회 반공청 주임인 정솔상 동지를 비롯한 중국 공산당 중앙위원회 지도 간부들이 중국 과학원에서 중국 공산당 제18차 대회 이후 이룩한 혁신적인 성과들을 보여주는 전시장으로 안내해드렸습니다.
On March 27th, Kim Jong-un visited an exhibition house showing the signal successes made by the Chinese Academy of Sciences after the 18th Congress of the Communist Party of China. Kim Jong-un looked around the exhibits, being briefed on the successes made in the field of natural science and technology, such as nuclear physics, outer space, agriculture, and energy.
중앙위원회 정치국 상무위원회 위원이며 조선민주주의인민공화국 국무위원회 부위원장이며 당중앙위원회 부위원장인 최룡해 동지와 당중앙위원회 부위원장들인 박광호 동지, 리수영 동지, 김영철 동지, 외무상 리영호 동지를 비롯한 수행원들이 동행했습니다. 전시장은 중국 과학원이 3가지 지향과 4가지 설선의 요구에 따라 설선 행동 계획을 실시하는 과정에 이룩된 혁신적인 성과들을 집중적으로 전시한 것입니다. 경의하는 최고 용도자 동지께서는 핵물리, 우주공간, 농업, 에너지 등 자연과학기술 분야에서 거둔 성과들에 대한 해설을 들으시며 전시물들을 돌아보셨습니다.
He made the following entry in the visitor's book. We can grasp the mightiness of China, a great neighboring country. More excellent scientific successes will be achieved under the wise leadership of the Communist Party of China. Kim Jong-un on March 27, 2018.
2018년 3월 27일이라는 친필을 남기셨습니다. 경의하는 최고 용도자 김정은 동지께 중국 과학원에서는 성의 있게 마련한 선물을 드렸습니다. 한편 수행원들은 세계문화유적의 하나인 천단공원도 참관했습니다. 중국의 중점 문화유물 보호단위로 유네스코 세계문화유산으로 등록돼 있는 천단은 오늘 인민들이 즐겨 찾는 공원으로 유명한 관광명소로 되고 있습니다. 경의하는 최고領導者 김정은 동지께서와 리설존 여사께서는 이날
Respected Supreme Leader Kim Jong-un and his wife Ri Sol-ju were invited to a luncheon hosted by Xi Jinping and his wife Peng Liyuan at Yangyuanzai of the Diaoyu Thai State Guest House on March 27th. Xi Jinping and Peng Liyuan warmly greeted Kim Jong-un and Ri Sol-ju upon their arrival at Yangyuanzai. Yangyuanzai is an old cultural site built in 1773 as a special palace of Qing Emperor Qianlong. It is a time-honored place where President Kim Il-sung deepened friendly feelings with the preceding leaders of China. Kim Jong-un, together with Ri Sol-ju, exchanged warm greetings with Xi Jinping and Peng Liyuan and had a souvenir photo taken with them. He expressed thanks for having arranged a special luncheon in a homey atmosphere and invited them to it and had a meaningful talk with Xi Jinping. At the talk, the supreme leaders of the two parties and two countries unreservedly talked about their own opinions and views on many diverse issues, deepening friendship.
의미 있는 담화를 나누셨습니다. 조중 두 당 두 나라 최고領導자들께서는 따뜻한 가정적 분위기의 담화에서 여러 가지 많은 문제들에 대한 자신들의 견해와 의견들을 터놓고 말씀하시며 우애를 두터이 하셨습니다.
Then Xi Jinping and Peng Liyuan told Kim Jong-un and Ri Sol-ju about tea culture of China and guided them to the luncheon hall.
사문화에 대하여 소개해드렸습니다. 이어 습군평 동지와 백요원 여사는 경의하는 최고領導자 동지와 리설존 여사를 오찬회장으로 안내해드렸습니다. 청나라 건융 황제의 별궁으로 1773년에 건립된 오랜 문화유적인 양원제는 일찍이 위대한 소령 김일성 동지께서 중국의 선대 소령들과 친선의 정을 도토히 하신 유서 깊은 것입니다. 김정은 동지와 리설존 여사, 습군평 동지와
The luncheon hall where Kim Jong-un and Ri Sol-ju sat face-to-face with Xi Jinping and Peng Liyuan was overflowing with a harmonious and intimate atmosphere from its beginning to the end. That day, Kim Jong-un and Ri Sol-ju presented gifts to Xi Jinping and Peng Liyuan prepared by them with sincerity. At the end of the luncheon, Kim Jong-un once again expressed thanks to Xi Jinping for the warm hospitality during the visit and exchanged farewells with him.
습군평 동지와 백요원 여사는 경의하는 최고領導자 동지께서와 리설존 여사께서 뜻이 깊은 선물을 마련해 주신 데 대해 사의를 표했습니다. 경의하는 최고領導자 김정은 동지께서는 방문 기간 습군평 동지가 최대의 성의를 다해 따뜻이 환대해 준 데 대하여 감사의 정을 표하시고 작별 인사를 나누시었습니다. 경의하는 최고領導자 김정은 동지께서는 27일 오후 중화인민공화국에 대한 비공식 방문을 성과적으로 마치시고 베이징을 떠나셨습니다. 경의하는 최고 용도자 동지를 베이징역에서 중국공산당 중앙위원회 정치국 상무위원회 위원이며 당중앙위원회 서기처 서기인 왕혼영 동지와 중국공산당 중앙위원회 정치국 위원이며 서기처 서기이며 당중앙위원회 반공청 주임인 정솔상 동지, 중국공산당 중앙위원회 대외연락부장 송도 동지가 환송했습니다. 경의하는 최고 용도자 동지를 중국공산당 중앙위원회 대외연락부장 송도 동지, 중국철도총공사 정경리 류동복 동지, 주조 중화인민공화국 등령전권대사 리진군 동지가 단독역까지 동행하여 발휘워드렸습니다. 경의하는 최고 용도자 동지께서는 단독역을 떠나시면서 방문 기간 따뜻한 동지적 우위와 친선의 정을 담아 최대의 성의를 다해 극진히 관대해준 석군평 동지에게 감사 전문을 보내셨습니다. 경의하는 최고 용도자 김정은 동지의 중화인민공화국에 대한 비공식 방문은 조중 두 나라 로세대 용도자들에 의하여 마련된 자랑스러운 역사와 전통을 대로리어 계승해 나가며 사회주의 위협을 위한 성스러운 공동투쟁에서 맺어진 신선적인 조중관계를 보다 확대 발전시켜 나가는 데서 중대한 계기로 됐습니다. 경의하는 최고 용도자 김정은 동지께서 진행하신 중화인민공화국에 대한 비공식 방문은 두 당 두 나라 사이의 친선관계 발전을 새로운 높은 단계로 추동한 역사적인 사변으로서 조중 친선의 연대기호에 빛나게 아로 새겨지게 될 것입니다.